Guys, Bobby's pregnant.
I am?
Look, Bobby's pregnant!
It's true, I am.
Yay!
I did it.
I did it.
I did it. They said I couldn't do it, but I did it.
They said it couldn't be done.
Impossible. Nothing. No, Lauren is.
It's so weird to say.
Say it.
I'm pregnant!
Woo!
Yay! It is so good to finally tell it and have it be out in the open, because we started noticing in some of my recent videos from the past couple weeks that you could kind of see a little baby bump. And I wasn't sure if people would either kind of figure it out if I didn't edit it out, or just think that I gained weight, which is both true. That's the main point of this video.
Mm-hmm.
If you couldn't tell from the thumbnail, the title, and the immediate introduction of it, this is not clickbait. I'm pregnant. When we're filming this, I am...
Slightly over 12 weeks.
I'm almost
12
at...
and a half?
Yeah, I'm almost at 13 weeks.
12 and 3/4?
By the time you guys will see this, I will be almost 14 weeks.
Right there.
Yeah, this isn't extra Taco Bell or bread. I mean, it might be.
Baby!
This little pouch thing, that's the baby. That's it.
So yeah, that's my little baby bump. There was a couple videos where you could kind of see it, but we worked editing magic and you can't really tell.
Editing that.
But you can go back and try to look if you want to be a detective, even though the secret's out. I figured for this video, I would go ahead and just answer all the questions that I know I'm gonna get in the comments anyway. So if you have questions, watch the video first before you start asking questions in the comments, because I probably am about to answer it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just here
Just
for
watch.
backup.
I'm the hype man.
You're like,
yeah!
just every now and then you're just gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wrote down all these questions. I might miss some, but like I said, I probably will answer the majority. Okay, so answered how far along I am.
Yep.
What my baby bump looks like.
Yep.
Now, when's the due date? Right now, the due date is set for May 11th.
Mm-hmm.
But we learned, which I didn't know, that it's like a small percentage of babies that are actually born on their due date.
Yeah, it's like a 15-day window plus or minus, right? Or 7 days
so it could
plus
be
or minus?
15 days before that date or 15 days after
Something
that
like
date.
that.
I was born on my due date. That's why I'm a very punctual person.
I don't know what. I think I was late.
So May 11th, but more likely it's going to be either before or after that.
Early-ish, mid-ish May.
Around that day.
May.
May-ish.
May-ish.
Was it planned? Yes, it was planned.
It's planned for a long, long time. Not really.
Yeah, not really. Which leads into the next question. Did
Yeah.
you always want kids? Not really.
Yeah.
I feel like this is important to say because I always grew up thinking there was something wrong with me, because I was always like, I like kids, but like that's not like my main objective right now.
Yeah, you didn't want to not have kids.
I didn't not like kids.
Yeah.
I didn't want to not have them.
You just weren't ready.
I wasn't
Which
ready
was the
for
same.
a
We
really
were both-
long time.
Yeah, from the start we were both kind of on the same page of like, yeah, I'd like kids in the future, but not now. And that was
Yeah.
kind of it for a long time.
And we always said that if we both kept waking up every morning and not really being ready for kids, then we wouldn't have kids. But then
Every morning we checked.
every morning we checked.
Kids? No kids. No kids. Okay, cool. All right.
Eventually, just slowly, we were like, maybe like next year, maybe in a couple months, maybe now.
Yeah. Maybe now. Right now? You're good? I'm good.
Yeah.
Just woke up one day.
Kids? Yes.
Kids? You want kids too?
I think we're in a good spot. We have our forever home, hopefully, as long as nothing changes. YouTube's been great. We've been enjoying our workflow, and yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that's not great is the world.
The rest of the
But
world.
there's nothing we can do about
Yeah.
that.
world's
It's gonna
always
be
been
like
bad.
that for a long time. Did you film finding out and or telling Bobby? No.
No, she scared the crap out of me.
I actually planned to not film those things. I thought about it when we were trying, and I was like, when I find out, should I film every time I try to take a test? Should I make sure the camera's around? And I feel like I'm at the point where our whole lives are on the internet for the most part.
Yeah, but you're not like a vlogger where like literally
No.
your whole life is
But
on
all my
there.
like big moments
Yeah.
have been on, like when we got
There's a-
married, there's wedding
like
videos.
a timeline. It's like you can see when things have happened.
Yeah, and I feel like, at least for our first kid, I wanted it to be more of like an us moment and not an everybody moment.
Oh, it was a weird us moment for sure.
But it makes a good story now.
Yeah.
So every month I was taking a test for a couple months, and they were coming out not pregnant. I would usually be like, oh, okay, I can still have wine. And then like, that's how...
That was your mindset every time?
Yeah, well, I would try not to drink up until I tested, and then once I tested, and I was like, okay, I can start having wine again for a couple
Pop
weeks
that bottle.
before. I woke up early one
Yeah.
morning and I was just like, you know what? I just want to know because I kind of just want like tonight, because I think it was like a Friday. I was like, I just want a glass of wine. So I just want to know if it's okay. So I woke up at like 5 or 6 in the morning and just decided to take it because going to the bathroom first thing in the morning is the best way to test. Sorry if this is too much TMI, but I thought it was interesting. So at like 6 a.m., I was expecting to just get a not pregnant test again and move on with my day, but I didn't.
Get that bottle of wine.
Didn't get the wine that day. And then I went back to bed with it and just like thought about letting Bobby sleep, but I was like, I can't just lay here with this information. So I woke him up and just handed the test to him, and he was so confused and tried to take the cap off, and I was like, no, don't touch
what
it.
you said was, what is this? What does this say? What is this? Something along those lines. I had just woken up. It was like 6:30 in the morning, and she's like, Bobby, wake up. What is this? What does this say? What is it? And I thought like someone was in the house, there was something happening, our alarm was going off. I had no idea. And she's
sorry.
holding this. I'm like, what do you want me to do? What is this? And then I read it, and I was like, oh,
now
cool.
you have
And
a
I
good
went back to
story
sleep.
for it.
No.
That you got terrified.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did not go back to sleep.
No, it was very exciting. It was
exciting, but then you also can't get too excited because
Yeah.
so that's why if anybody's upset that I haven't said anything, I'm basically in my 3rd month of pregnancy already. I only have 6 left. Usually there's a lot of things that can go wrong at the start of being pregnant, so I was trying to wait till it was a lot safer to tell, like, you guys at least. We told our close friends and family right away because if something happened, we wanted somebody to understand what we were going through. But at least to tell all you guys, I wanted to make sure that I could give you guys something to be excited about. And now that we've hit this point, we can be excited and we can actually buy stuff and plan stuff without being worried. But yeah, for the first like couple months, we was trying not to get too excited because I didn't
being
know.
cautious.
Yeah, like getting our hopes up, but trying not to too high.
Yeah.
In case it didn't work out. But it did, luckily. So now we can be excited and tell people. How have I been feeling? That's like the #1 thing every time I ask somebody or tell somebody, they're like, how have you been feeling? I've been feeling great. I had a couple weeks in the beginning where I had to go to the bathroom nonstop, and I was mildly nauseous for like 2 weeks and had mild food aversions where the only thing I wanted to eat was bread and carbs, and that was it. Like oatmeal, bread, really bland stuff, which worked for me. But now I'm fine, I'm over that, and yeah, it's pretty much, I get tired earlier than I used to, I think.
a little bit, yeah.
Like a grandma, like 6 or 7 p.m.
Like
I'm
a
like,
grandma.
I'm done for the day. Like when people want to like play games, I'm like, I gotta be done by like 7 o'clock because that's too late for me. I
my
need to go
grandma
lay
time.
down. I need to go lay down. It's my grandma time. I know not all pregnancies are like that, and I know not all women are that lucky, but I will count myself lucky that I had a very easy pregnancy so far.
Yeah.
And apparently I'm in the honeymoon part. Like the 2nd trimester is supposed to be the best one. Like you're supposed to have a lot of energy and feel better and not have all those symptoms. And then the 3rd one comes and just takes you down again. So I will enjoy this time. How is being pregnant during COVID? It has its pros and its cons.
Absolutely.
Basically, we're not traveling anymore, which is kind of sad because before we wanted to have kids, I wanted to like have my last hurrah and like travel and do all this stuff. And then that kind of got cut short because of everything that happened. But it works out because I don't have to travel. I get to rest a lot more. I don't have to worry about like going out and being sad that I can't like drink and hang out in that way, which yeah, hasn't been a problem so far. It is scary because we just had our ultrasound and our rates are going back up in our area, so I'm really worried that they're gonna start not allowing Bobby to go to ultrasounds and doctor's appointments and stuff. But he was able to go to this last one, and our next one's not for another 8 weeks, so I'm hoping things get a little better and we don't have to worry about it. Obviously it's scary, it's different, we have to wear masks whenever we go to ultrasounds. I have no idea what the hospital part of it is gonna be like. That'll be an adventure, but for the most part it's been okay. If anything, being pregnant now, although scary because we don't know what the future looks like anymore, is also good for us, I feel like, because it gives us something.
Well, it was a good time because we can't travel like you said. We can't be doing much anyway, so it's like, all right.
Yeah, we're home anyway. We're
stay
enjoying our
home.
time together.
Take it easy.
Yeah, eating healthy, exercising a lot, and it gives us something to look forward to, which is not something we would have had if COVID was around, because we don't know when it's gonna be back to normal. So far it's been okay. It's just been scary, and I've been keeping my distance from people. Like, I've been getting invited to hangouts and stuff, but unless it's only a small group of people, I've been saying no because they don't know how COVID really affects pregnant women. They think it's fine, and there's just not enough info. So rather be safe than sorry, which everybody should be doing anyway. Will you find out the baby's biological gender? Yes. There's like a new blood test you can get done that tests the baby's DNA in my blood, and we might be getting that answer like actually a couple days after this comes out. However, they tell us that we probably shouldn't like big announce it until the 20-week mark so that they can confirm it. I will tell you guys once we find out, but I'll probably be waiting another 2 months before I can officially tell you guys what we're having. We're
gonna know. We
don't have a preference either way. I'm just a planner, so that's the only reason I like to know. And be able to pick baby names easier or like in advance so we can kind of like feel it out, see if we like it. But yes, we will be finding out. I'm not a big surprise person. It's gonna be a surprise anyway. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
People are like, don't you want to be surprised? I was like, not when I'm coming off of like medications and exhaustion and intense pain. I don't want to be finding out then and being like, oh,
okay.
So many things. I'd rather know in advance, get the surprise earlier. Do we have names picked? Kind of. If we have a girl, we already have the name that we want and has like really nice meaning to it. So if we have a girl, that's all done. If we have a boy, we have like a list of like, I can't pinpoint one name that I love yet.
I'm trying to convince Lauren to name it, if it's a boy, Michael Scott, after Michael Scott from The Office, but it's probably not going to happen.
Probably not. Whatever gender we find out it is and name that we give them, I don't plan on telling the name until the baby's born. So once the baby's born, then you will find out the name, but I feel like it's bad to say it in advance because then you have too many people's opinions coming in before you even make the decision. So not telling people until then. So don't ask. Will you continue or quit YouTube after the baby? I feel like everybody asked this question.
She's quitting.
This is it. Enjoy the next couple months of videos. No, I would never quit YouTube just because I had a baby. Obviously, at some point when I have the baby, I'm gonna have to go through a bit of recovery for a little bit. Also trying to learn how to have a baby in my life and schedule and try to get the baby on a schedule and learn how to do things properly. But I'm hoping to get videos ahead of time done. We'll see. There might be a couple week gap. I will let you guys know when it happens so you know when there might be a gap. I'll do my best to not have a gap, but obviously it's out of my control. It depends how good everything goes or not, or how long my recovery is going to be or how long I need. I will 100% not be quitting. This will not be turning into like a family vlog channel or anything. I do have some pregnancy video ideas planned, but they're all gaming related or Troom related or normal content stuff. Just I have a couple really funny ideas that when else am I gonna get to do them? So don't worry about that. I'm not quitting YouTube. This is not turning into a kid channel, baby channel. Like, don't worry about that. But speaking of which, will you show the baby in YouTube videos? We haven't fully decided this yet, but I'm leaning on the side of probably not.
Yeah. Kind of take like the Casey Neistat approach, like show like glimpses, but not really the face. Kind of just.
I think in the beginning, make sure you're following me on Instagram because that's most likely where I'm going to be posting a lot of photos and things. When they're first born, I feel like all newborns kind of look the same.
Yeah.
So that's fine. But once they start developing like details and personality and identifier, like you can tell what kid they are out of other kids. I don't think I want to put that out there. The notoriety that I have from this, I don't want my kid to have that without a say. You know what I mean? Like I want them to be able to choose if they feel like they want to be on the internet. So yeah. So once, probably like Casey Neistat shows like the backs of his girls or like the side, like you can't like see their face. Maybe that, but I do have a second vlog channel. If I do feel like posting any sort of personal stuff, it will be going over there. So make sure you follow that in case that happens. I haven't decided, but I also am planning to hopefully stream later today, probably around like 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I stream every single Thursday, Friday on my Twitch, and usually an extra day at just whenever I decide to do that. So today I will be streaming because it's Saturday. I will be doing a special stream today for a little bit to answer any of your questions I haven't answered, or if you just want to chat about it or just watch me play games, definitely go over and follow my Twitch. I am there every single week and you can talk to me as much as you want because the chat is much more manageable to talk to you guys over there. And then the last question I could think of was how many kids are you planning to have? Because I'm sure people are gonna ask, even though know we're on the 1,
Yeah.
people are gonna be like, oh, what? Are you having more after this one? Or as of now, we're planning to hopefully have 2. We're gonna have this one and then take it a step at a time.
Yep. See how it goes.
We don't have any plans of like how long we're gonna wait till the next one. If, I don't know, we have the 1 and we decide that's all we want, great. I can't see myself wanting more than 2. As of now, that's what we're planning on. And yeah, those are all the questions that I could think of. Most people ask if we think we know what it is.
No idea.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea.
Yeah.
In the beginning, we both thought it was a girl. And then because the pregnancy's been so easy, all the old wives' tales are telling, like, people are like, oh, then it's a boy because easy pregnancies equal boy. Then we started learning about things like skull theory for gender. And like, yeah, it's crazy. The Chinese gender chart where they do it based on your due date and your birth date.
Yeah.
Oh, and the heartbeat. There's a heartbeat theory.
There's a
all three
bunch
of
of
those.
things.
Wait, all 3 of those theories point to girl. So if we don't have a girl, I am never listening to those theories again. And I mean, there's none of them are backed by scientific anything. It's just people that are like, we think this. So yeah. So I don't know. Seriously, no idea. I keep flip flopping what I think it is. So.
Same.
I'll be
I don't know.
shocked either way. I wanted to end it by thanking you guys so much for making me feel comfortable enough to be pregnant, because technically you guys aren't my bosses, but you are my, like, you make it possible for me to make a living, basically. I know that you guys always say that I help you, but you guys help me just as much, so you never have to thank me for that. Like, this is a very hopefully mutual thing. I help you guys and you guys help me, but I feel so secure, I guess, because you guys have been so supportive. I know that putting out this video, you guys are gonna be so excited. I'm not worried about like needing to take a little bit of a break to have a baby, and then I feel like after, when I get back into making videos, I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you guys are gonna be ultra supportive the
good
whole
timing.
way.
Yeah.
I'm
Timing's been great.
I'm so glad that I have this community. Thank you guys for bringing us here to this moment.
Yep. Thank you.
You guys basically have, if you've been here from around the start, you've been here
Pretty much
since
our whole relationship.
yeah, since we were just dating.
Yep.
You guys have been here since we got engaged, since we got married, since we were
What?
living the married life, since I lost my job,
Yep.
Bobby quit his job,
Bought 2 houses.
and we started doing this. We moved twice. We
bunch
got
of things.
I just got Dexter when we started this
Yep.
channel, like, and now we're having a baby. It's crazy. Thank you guys so much. That's the biggest thing I wanted to say and how I wanted to end the video, because you guys will never know how much I truly appreciate it. So thank you, or we appreciate it, not just me. If you have more questions or you just want to chat with me about all this, I will be live later and every Thursday and Friday after that. So until I can't anymore for a little bit. Also, if you're new for some reason and sat through this entire video of 2 people you've never seen before, you probably should subscribe.
Yeah.
Because why did you sit through this whole personal video
Made
of
it
2
this far.
people you've never seen before?
Who knows what else we've done? Flooded our house? I don't know.
Did baking videos?
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah. Thank you. We'll keep you guys updated.
As always, we will see you guys soon.
Bye-bye.